Hi everyone, my name is Adepeju Prince. Welcome to Upward and Forward with me. If you're just joining me, please click share, like, comment, and if you've been listening to me often, I'm very grateful for coming. Let me know how this has impacted you. The feedback means a lot to me, and as a content creator, it keeps me going, quote and unquote. So thank you. So today I'm gonna keep talking about the process. Like I said, anytime I come on here, it's about what impresses on my mind, basically. And throughout this week, the word process has not left my mind. It keeps coming, and I've stumbled on videos of people who have made successes in what they've done. For some strange reasons, I keep seeing these videos, and it's videos of them telling stories. I can name names, popular people on social media who this week have posted videos or pictures that show the process. And I keep wondering, why does this keep coming? It's because many people, especially those in the middle age, between middle 30s and early 50s, when you feel that you've not achieved something you're supposed to achieve, you start wondering, why is this happening to me? I'm supposed to be at this level. And you don't want to put in the work anymore. You don't want to start from scratch anymore. My dear, you can start from scratch any day. Any day you wake up is your morning. I said it in the last video. You can start from scratch any day. But the beauty of it is that you have the advantage of age, and you have the advantage of experience. And if you are a people person, you have the advantage of people. So when you want to lay your hands on anything, you have those who are readily available to advise you. Some angel investors could be available, but most importantly, you're no longer a child that's going to squander opportunities. So when you have to start all over again, but you are in the middle age, it's not the time to panic. In fact, you should even excel more, because now you are in a better place, you are in a more mature state of mind to get things going for yourself, to be able to plan and stick to plan, to not get distracted easily by, the things that distract people these days. And which is why I'm putting together the Upward and Forward, media reflection, because it's a ticketed event. You have to pay an amount of money. It's on the flyer. You have to pay 10,000 naira to be part of it. And we're going to have reflections for the first 6 months of the year. I usually do this one-on-one, but the one-on-one is becoming more tedious, and I can't, be having only one-on-one. So I'm believing that if I put people together in a group or in a cohort, we can have this often. And also, when I put a price on it, it makes you appreciate the value you're getting. A lot of us don't know how to reflect. As a matter of fact, in research, reflection is a very vital data point. When you reflect, you're able to see where you're coming from. By yourself, you figure out your mistakes in a very safe zone. Nobody is criticizing. This is you thinking about the decisions, the progresses, and the errors you've made in the first 6 months of the year. And you're wondering, so how am I going to get better the next 6 months? 6 months is a lot of days. It's over 180 days. And this is a period where you can consolidate. Is that okay? And more importantly, you have the lessons from the first 6 months to learn from. Now, I keep my mind on process because I see a lot of people, when they see a certain kind of success, when they see a certain kind of progress, they just want to plug their ideas into it. They want to plug their own, and they want to ride on that wave. I usually tell people, when you see a kind of idea, a kind of success, a kind of glory you admire, you need to get close to that person. You need to submit to that person's tutelage just for a short time, not forever, please. All you need to know is how. Don't just accept answers like the Lord did it. You need to know how. Do you admire anybody that you see often? Find a way to get, if it's to send endless emails, endless DMs until you get their attention. Or sometimes this, people that we like their successes, they talk about it once in a while, especially if it's not sudden money. I'm talking about Yahoo here, please. I'm not talking about anything like fraud. I'm talking about people who you can tell have gone through the process. Sometimes if there are those that document that journey, if you go through their page, if you take your time to read or to listen, if it's videos they make, you would see the process, you would see their journey. Even from their looks, you can see how polished they are becoming. These are the things you're supposed to focus on. These are the things you're supposed to imbibe. These are the things you're supposed to look out for. Don't just covet the success, okay? And things like this, things like reflections and projecting is what helps you to appraise yourself and place yourself in that person's position. For example, as an educator, as a researcher, when I was an active teacher in the school, there were some educators I really admire. Oh my God, I want to be like them. I want to talk like them. I mean, even if not exactly like them, but I want the kind of success and progresses they have. And I discovered that this very narrow set of people, they were not just educators in a classroom, they were teachers, they were global educators. I discovered that all of them are also researchers. All of them can look at the same thing I'm looking at and scroll like past, and they see it and they can make comprehensive thought patterns out of it. These are thought leaders. They're not just teachers, they are thought leaders. And I began to tell myself, okay, what are they doing? They're getting higher degrees. They're getting globally recognized higher degrees. They are placing themselves strategically. They are building profile, they're building their brand organically. And I began to do it also. And I can tell I'm going somewhere. I think that's what you should do. And for me, I have the advantage of the Holy Spirit. God, you know, when you have the Holy Spirit, it's easier. You're not going to skip the process. Jesus didn't skip his own cross. So you're not going to skip yours. You won't skip the process. And it may even take time for you to plan for it. For example, after Jesus showed up in the temple, probably around 12 years old, it took another 18 years before we heard of him at a wedding with his disciples, where he turned water to wine. So it may take you 18 years, but you need to keep building. You need to keep building a brand that is so organic that even your mother would tell the audience, whatever she tells you to do, do it. You can imagine wine finishing at a wedding where Jesus was the guest, you know, and his mother confidently told the caterers, whatever he tells you to do, do it. That points to something. Jesus had proven himself to his family. They can vouch for his ability to change water to wine. That's what building does to you. That's what going through the process does to you. Can people in your circle vouch that this is what you can do? Can they mention your name in rooms that you are not existing and in rooms that you are also? Can they trust you with their money in exchange for what you have? That is why you need to constantly reflect and project. The beauty of reflection is that, number one, nobody's criticizing you. You're doing it yourself. And if someone is guiding you through it, they're just giving you a template. You're still going to do it yourself. So, and that is why I have a class coming up. You have to register. It's 10,000 naira, and it's not open to everybody. But if you want to be a part of it, that's fine. And you can change the naira to any currency you're operating in. That's also fine, right? But if you want to make good use of the next 6 months, if you want to make good use of your social media, if you want to make good use of your data, especially what you have, what is in your hands right now. And if you're looking at me, that's your phone and data. If you want to make good use of all those things, including even your looks sometimes, you need to learn how to reflect and project. Reflect on the past. Figure out what you're doing in the present and project into the future. And if you cannot do that on your own, then you need help. And I'm here to help you at a cost. So I will see you very soon. Thank you for listening to me as usual. And bye.